All right, parents, time for some straight up truth. The one thing that no one else is talking about when it comes to what's really causing the dramatic rise in chronic health issues in our kids is this: birth trauma. Have you been told that your child's chronic health issues are the result of the three G's: genetics, gluten, and gut health? The conventional medical system still blames genetics and bad luck. And holistic or natural doctors tend to only talk about toxins like gluten, dairy, pesticides, preservatives, and so forth. But what if there is way more to the story than just genetics, poor gut health, and gluten? What if your child's chronic health challenges were first triggered and set in motion during the very first moments of life here on the outside after birth? The single biggest cause of chronic illness in kids is something that few are talking about: birth interventions and trauma from things like induction, C-section, vacuum extraction, forceps, and so on. This video is for parents whose children are facing chronic health issues, developmental delays, or neurological challenges and are still searching for answers after feeling like they've tried seemingly everything. In this video, we'll explore the hidden connection between birth trauma, brainstem injuries, and neurological dysfunction and delays in kids. You'll learn how common birth interventions can trigger a cascade of neurodevelopmental issues, setting the stage for a wide range of chronic health challenges, and discover a transformative approach to addressing birth trauma through neurologically focused chiropractic care. Recent studies have shown that assisted deliveries, particularly those involving forceps and vacuum extraction, are more common than previously thought. Approximately 30% of all babies in the US are born via C-section. In my practice, I often see children with chronic health issues such as colic, digestive problems, sleep disturbances, and developmental delays that can be traced back to complications during birth. Birth interventions such as the use of forceps, suction, or C-section often lead to neurospinal dysfunction, misalignment, and interfere with neurological communication and connection between the brain and the body. I've heard some parents say, well, my child wasn't born via C-section. There were no forceps or vacuums used for birth. Why is my child dealing with these issues? And the answer is simple. Even with no birth interventions, OBGYNs still deliver babies in less than ideal ways. How they're trained to hold on to the baby's head and traction, twist, and pull the baby out of the womb is quite traumatic for many infants. Gone are the days of allowing mom and baby to intuitively and naturally push the baby out. We now pull babies out. The most commonly and severely affected areas from these birth methods are the brainstem, the upper neck, the cranial bones, and the upper thoracic region. Subluxation and neurological dysfunction in these particular areas lead to immediate challenges with essential health functions of the infant and child, like latching, swallowing, breastfeeding, sleeping, digesting food, and so much more. Once this physical injury sets in and gets the nervous system out of balance, something called dysautonomia and dysregulation sets in, leading to multiple body functions being off track and dysfunctional, with digestion, respiration, immune function, and sensory motor functions being the most negatively. Disruptions in the nervous system function from birth trauma may affect a child's developmental milestones. Problems such as delays in walking, talking, and other motor skills can sometimes be traced back to nerve system impairments caused at birth. The impact of birth trauma isn't always immediately apparent and can manifest as various health issues over time, including digestive disorders, learning disabilities, and behavioral problems. These conditions are often the result of compromised nerve function and a strained nervous system, which stem from initial birth injuries. There is no medical testing or help. It's important to know that this is entirely overlooked and dismissed by medicine. And even if they did admit to how big of a problem this is, they can't do anything about it. We dive deep into case history and we connect the dots. The most important things you can do to find out if birth trauma and nervous system dysfunction and dysregulation are causing your child's health issues is to get into our office for a series of neurological exams called the Insight Scans, which allow us to look for three things. One, if subluxation and nervous system dysfunction is happening. Two, if yes, how much and how significant are things? And three, if yes, how much care and how long would it take for us to restore optimal neurological function and good health for your child? As we've explored today, the impact of birth trauma on your child's health can be profound and long-lasting. Unfortunately, this critical issue often goes unaddressed within the standard medical system and even in most holistic or natural health practices. But there is hope, and there are solutions outside of conventional treatments that can make a real difference in your child's life. At Ideal Family Chiropractic, we understand the nuances of birth-related challenges and chronic health issues in kids. That's why we start with a comprehensive look into your child's case history, and we'll dive deep into the history to connect the dots, considering whether birth interventions and trauma could be at the root of the health issues that they're facing. If you suspect that your child's challenges might stem from birth trauma after watching this video, don't wait. Simply comment below, send us a DM, or visit our website, and let's work together to finally get to the real root cause of your child's health challenges and get them on the path to healing and recovery that you've been searching for. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are here to help every step of the way.